The fall of Syria's Assad regime in December 2024 was celebrated by many as the end of a long and oppressive dictatorship. However, many Syrians were also afraid of what could take its place.
There was a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty about the future, who these people are, how will they govern the country.
Armed conflict between different parties has continued to take lives across the country, and food shortages and economic uncertainty have persisted. Radical groups have taken advantage of the situation to target Christians and other religious and ethnic minorities. In June, 22 Christians were killed in an attack on Mar Elias Church in Damascus, leaving 63 more wounded. In July, around 90 Christians near Suwaida had to flee their homes due to conflict between Druze and Bedouin fighters, taking refuge in a church.
We ask all churches in the world to pray for the Christians of the South, because many are oppressed, displaced, and they have lost their homes.
The increase of violence has resulted in Syria rising from 18th to 6th on Open Doors World Watch List 2026. Hundreds of thousands of Christians had already fled Syria following the civil war. This further violence leaves the country's Christian population at risk of extinction.
I am so afraid about the presence of Christians in Syria and in the Middle East in general.
But those who remain are determined to hold on to Jesus as Syria continues to rebuild.
Jesus doesn't say that we will be the majority. He says, "You are the salt," and salt is what gives flavour to food. And we in Syria must also bring this flavour to a new life and to a new state that we will build.
Pray that God would bring healing and hope to those who have been affected by targeted attacks and violent clashes. Pray that Christians and other vulnerable groups would be protected under Syria's transitional government. Pray that God would strengthen and equip believers to remain in Syria as salt and light.